The Pitt is the second downloadable add-on for Fallout 3, and if you took issue with Operation Anchorage and its heavy focus on combat, you'll be happy to know that this download is much more like the main game. If you couldn't tell by the name, the Pitt takes place in Pittsburgh. This city wasn't totally destroyed when the nukes went off, but it has gone into decay and was taken over by a bunch of raiders. Your job there is to free the slaves and find a cure for this crazy disease that's going around that makes people grow scales and turn into monsters. The whole download is not very long. It's about 4 or 5 hours if you do everything. But unfortunately that everything involves the side quest where you're just going to be going around collecting 100 pieces of steel strewn around Pittsburgh. If you choose to ignore all the side quests and just stick to the main storyline, you'll find something that's about 3 or 4 hours long. Bethesda did a great job of recreating a rundown industrial city. Pittsburgh looks awesome, and just looking off into the distance where you see the smoke piling up, you see fire shooting out of smokestacks, it's really a cool atmosphere. But it's not just all looks. When you download the Pitt, you also get access to a few new goodies that aren't in the main Fallout 3 game. The guy who's the head of the slavers has some really awesome unique armor. There's also an auto axe, which is just plain cool. It's kind of like a weed whacker, except it has axes attached to the end, and you're going to want it. There is one main issue that I came across in the Pitt. I ran into more glitches in playing just 4 hours of the Pitt than I did in my entirety of the main quest in Fallout 3. Characters would keep repeating lines, there were freezes, the game crashed on me a couple times, and once when I reloaded a save, my gun would just keep shooting and everything kind of went into chaos until I just had to turn the game off. Now you may not experience all of these bugs, and if you don't, the Pitt is a lot of fun. But from the looks of the message boards, I'm not the only one who experienced these, and some people are finding the Pitt totally unplayable. If it weren't for the bugs, this would actually be a better download than Operation Anchorage. The feel of it is much more akin to what you'll get in Fallout 3, so if you really like the main game, this feels like a natural extension of it. There's morally great choices, a few good side quests, and there's that classic Fallout 3 twisted humor throughout the Pitt.
I love it.
It's unfortunate there were a lot of bugs because I had a lot of fun playing through it when it worked. Until Bethesda patches this download, it's a bit of a buyer's beware. For the full written review, head over to IGN.com.